So last week, I was at my brother's graduation at El Camino College, and everyone started taking their seats. And then the very, very first speech was someone from Palestine who literally took us all by surprise because her speech was absolutely unbelievably moving. But it was also very brave because after that, she got a whole bunch of backlash from none other than the United States, pretty much. Let's talk about it. Jana Abu Laban graduated from El Camino College, which, by the way, I went to that college as well. It's a great college, and if you guys are looking to go to a community college, I suggest you start there because, for one thing, it's cheaper. 2 years, you get your associates, and then you transfer to university, and you save money overall. It's the best way to do it, I think so. But anyways, I'm not promoting El Camino. I mean, whatever. El Camino College, I promoting it, whatever. Doesn't matter. But you should go. You should go. And so last Friday, exactly, I was at this event. I was at the commencement. You know, we saw my brother walk, and we saw this girl, Jana Abu Laban, talk. Now, they had the live stream on the El Camino College YouTube channel, but they took it down. And here's why. The only way for me to find this video is looking up like a Israeli YouTube channel that is basically wants to diss this girl. But this is the full speech, and I want you guys to hear it, and I want to hear your opinion on it because this is very moving. Jana Abu Laban.
To introduce today's student speaker.
We're going to listen to the whole thing.
Hello and congratulations, class of 2023. My name is Jana Abulaban, and I'm beyond honored to be standing before you today after having served as your Associated Students Organization President of the 2022-2023 academic year. If I was told 7 years ago, as a Palestinian refugee stepping foot for the first time in this country, that one day I will be standing on this stage, I would not have believed it. I'm extremely thankful to have gotten to this point, and I do want to acknowledge that I wouldn't have been here without the help and support of many. So today, I gift my graduation to my parents, to my grandparents, and to my ancestors who have sacrificed a lot for me to be here. More importantly, I gift my graduation to all Palestinians who have lost their lives and those who continue to lose their lives every day due to the oppressive apartheid state of Israel, killing and torturing Palestinians as we speak.
This is the part where we went nuts. Me and my father and my mother, like our family members, we're all looked at each other and we're like, bro, this is probably the bravest thing anyone has ever said in a commencement speech. Because we were shocked. We did not expect, first of all, the school to approve this speech at all. And I was cheering. I can tell you, I was cheering for this.
Miss them, and I promise you all that I will use my skills and everything that I've learned through my journey to fight not just for their justice, but for the justice of all marginalized communities worldwide. I hope you also use your skills and talents to bring peace and harmony to this world, because that is very much needed. And before I leave you today, I hope that you are as proud of yourself as I am of you, and as I am of the student speaker that I'm very honored to be presenting.
Anyway, she then presented the next student speaker, but we were watching this speech live, and we're still in shock that this is actually happening. And so I wanted to do a little digging, and this is what we found. So after this speech, I wanted to see how many. First of all, I absolutely knew this was going to blow up. And the first thing that I saw is that El Camino let out this statement from the president. I'm going to read this to you fully. Dear El Camino College community, El Camino College values the rich diversity within our campus community. And during our recent commencement ceremony, a student speaker who was not authorized to speak other than to introduce another speaker took it upon herself to make an anti-Israel statement. To be clear, her statement was not approved by El Camino College officials, and does not reflect the values and the views of El Camino College. Anti-Israel sentiments can lead to the rise of an anti-Semitism. Our commencement ceremonies seek to celebrate, uplift, and are never places where statements against any community will be tolerated. I just want to say this again, and I always say it in these videos. Palestine is not a Muslim country. It's not a Christian country. It's not a Jewish country. It's a country for all religions to coincide and be one. And the fact that Israel is a Jewish state, it completely takes away from the rest of the people that are in this country. And people are just blind to what is actually going on. Let me continue. Diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility, DEIA, are core values of the El Camino College campus community. The college continues to make every effort to assess the very important DEIA and anti-racism work that we are collectively undertaking. Education and awareness are powerful tools in combating intolerance. We must foster an environment where individuals can learn about different cultures, religions, histories, promoting empathy, understanding, and mutual respect. We must also guide our students on how to have dialogue that promotes positive change and does not alienate. Now, here's the thing. Now, they introduced Jenna Abu Laban to speak, but she's speaking, and it's not like she's gonna like say, "Hi, I'm Jenna, here's the next speaker." They asked her to speak. I don't know. I don't know if she like gave him a speech and then she immediately threw that speech away and just started, speaking with another speech that she came up with that the authority did not see. The platform in which the speaker delivered her statement did not allow for positive dialogue, learning, and understanding. It sure did. I think it did. People are brainwashed into what people think Israel is like. I don't know, like the peaceful, nice, like, promised land, all that stuff. Like, it's not. It's not, and it's not the Jewish that we have a problem with. If people are thinking that, it's not. We have no problems with the Jewish. We love the Jews. It's the Zionists that really, are in charge of doing all these bad things to the Palestinians. Blah, 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 blah. We have addressed the inappropriateness of the delivery of the remarks at the commencement ceremony directly with the speaker. Reactions to this incident have led to some hateful statements against the speaker, Palestinians, and Muslims. This is also unacceptable and contravenes our values and mission. Which, okay, they addressed both situations. Good for the president. We are building a better campus community and society through education. We continue to provide opportunities for learning, change, and growth, moving all of us forward toward being the inclusive campus we strive to be. We appreciate everyone's collective commitment to engage in these challenging yet critical conversations. Your contributions continue to make better change. Blah, 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 blah. Sincerely, Brenda Thames. I guess that's her name. But this was completely like addressed after the ceremony, and it's crazy. Out of all universities, this one actually made a big change. And so I wanted to look up some articles that talk about the situation, because this is a big thing. And whenever any Palestinian talks about Israel, it is a big thing, because they immediately think Palestine is the bad guy. And again, with the brainwashing, it just happens. So we have the Daily Mail. Publicly funded California college is slammed after graduate gives anti-Semitic commencement speech 2 weeks after the CUNY graduate called for destruction of Israel. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, it's basically this girl. Her name is Fatima Muhammad, CUNY School of Law. This one is actually a university that, not a community college, because this is a university, I think, like she's well in her 20s. Jenna Abu Laban, we actually went after the commencement, and we congratulated her. This was a brave thing to say, knowingly that all eyes are on her. They're going to be on her, and probably this is probably the start of something big if she's going to be an activist in this way. There's so many ads here. A California college student used her opportunity to speak at graduation to call for the destruction of Israel. No, she didn't say that. She literally said she wants to bring peace and harmony to everyone.
I hope you also use your skills and talents to bring peace and harmony to this world.
The destruction of Israel, well, yeah, because the people in there are actually destroying Palestinians every single day. They have the weapons. People are just not getting that. We have rocks. Rocks. Jannah Abu Laban, 18, dedicated her graduation to the people of Palestine who lose their lives every day due to the oppressive apartheid state of Israel. Yes. And it comes just weeks after the CUNY law student in New York who made similar remarks. And I also wanted to look up other articles. And this one, the New York Post. College grad delivers sick speech accusing Israel of killing and torturing Palestinians. Again, people are just like brainwashed to this situation. And it kind of drives me nuts that people do not see the bigger picture. Another college student at a publicly funded school spewed anti-Semitic hate during her recent commencement speech, and critics say the university even touted part of her talk on Twitter. It's right here. They're showing the video of her. Abu Laban told the Post on Monday that she felt inspired by the speech of the CUNY Law School student commencement speaker Fatima Musa Muhammad, who infamously claimed Israel was guilty of indiscriminately killing Palestinians during her address in New York City last month. This is the speech again. We just watched the speech. People were pretty excited about it. We were probably like sitting way up there somewhere. And it's just crazy. And so this is the girl. This is the girl, Fatima Muhammad. And while I was researching this, I didn't know that there was another speech that was happening. That another girl already did in a university. So I wanted to look up her speech. And this is her speech.
Continues to indiscriminately rain bullets and bombs on worshippers, murdering the old, the young, attacking even funerals and graveyards, as it encourages lynch mobs to target Palestinian homes and businesses, as it imprisons its children, as it continues its project of settler colonialism, expelling Palestinians from their homes, carrying the ongoing Nakba, that our silence is no longer acceptable.
So U.S. officials have been accused of bullying and a student activist, Fatima Muhammad, and of human rights committed against Palestinians, blah, blah, blah.
Saying loud and clear that Palestine can no longer be the exception to our pursuit of justice.
And so, raging anti-Semitism has fully consumed the city of University of New York. And the thing is, New York, full of Jews. There's a lot of Jews in New York. Again, we have no problems with Jews. We should even say Jews. People are not getting that. And people who are watching my video right now, they're probably going to attack me because, again, they're thinking like, we don't like Jews. We like Jews. We have no problems. It's the Zionists. And if you guys really do your research, you'll see that there is something that, the U.S. is hiding. And it's this. They keep funding him money to destroy the Palestinians. So here's the thing. If you guys really want to understand, what is happening in Palestine, just go to Google Maps. Just go to Google Maps. It's really easy. And if you guys don't know, this is just recent. Just last month, Israel renews attacks on Gaza. The Palestinians respond with rockets. At least 6 Palestinians have been killed, 64 wounded, as Israeli attacks continue to retaliatory rocket fire. This is May 10th, 2023, literally last month. At least 6 Palestinians have been killed, and they also killed children. Just so you know. And if you look, this is Gaza, if you guys don't know. So this is happening all in Gaza. And if you look in Google Maps, I'm going to say this is Palestine. This is all of Palestine. And this is like what quote unquote the Israeli part of Palestine, right? And Gaza is this dotted line right here. Do you guys know that Gaza is unable to leave that dotted line? Let alone, they don't have airports. They're trapped in there. And the only way to leave is to go and migrate to Egypt to visit different countries. And that in itself is an open air prison that Israel is doing. This little dot right here. They think this section is such a huge threat. Not to mention the West Bank. The West Bank, they also don't have an airport. They need to go to Jordan to leave the country. You have to drive different borders of the country to leave Jordan because they closed off all these areas, all these checkpoints, because they just keep harassing them. And they're going to keep harassing them because everyone is supporting them. And yet again, I'm going to say, it's not the Jews that we're mad at. It's the Zionists that really are the ones that destroy and kill a lot of people. And it's really sad to see that. And people are just brainwashed all the time. I mean, look at this. Like, this is all they have. This guy and this guy. This belonged to Palestine. It's really sad because no one is funding or helping Palestine. And me making this video is the only way to bring awareness about it, which is absolutely crazy. And so I just want to end it with this girl. The Union, which is the El Camino College article, after all these articles from, the public articles like the New York Post or the Daily Mail, that they basically have like a really disgusting title of like what Jana Abu Laban is all about. She's a great kid. I never met her. I never met her before, but the only time like we went and just to go and introduce ourselves after she said the speech during the commencement. She is a great kid. And the thing is, this came out June 9th, 2023, literally last week, the day of the commencement. From Jordan to the South Bay, student government president advocates for immigrant and refugee rights. And for refugee rights, it's pretty simple. If you guys want to read the article, I can leave it in the bottom. But it's basically about her story. She wants peace. She wants her people to be free. Her people are not free. Again, I'm going to put this article down below. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I'm happy that El Camino College is seeing both ways as the president. In the end, they write a really great article about her, which is fantastic. It's just the awareness that we need to bring. And I hope that that you guys, for the people who are watching this video for the first time, who have found my channel for the first time, can open your mind just a little bit of what the world really is hiding. And I'm open to have a conversation because I'm not looking to be attacked. I'm looking to have an open conversation with you guys if you watched all the way through. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.